order this morning. And this morning in my morning live wake up motivation, I just want to talk to you about a topic. Success is a vehicle that moves on wheels. And basically, what I'm saying by that, it's a vehicle that moves on wheels, but it is impossible for you to move that vehicle without self confidence. So, what I'm saying to you, success is a vehicle that moves on wheels, but you have to have self confidence within yourself in order to be able to move that vehicle that moves on wheels. And meaning, self confidence starts within your mindset. When you make a decision inside of your mind to believe in yourself and to believe that there's nothing that's impossible in this world that you cannot go out there and achieve within your self-confidence. But when you have no self-confidence in yourself, then it causes you to have limitations within your life and your lifestyle. And you tend to do certain things and be certain ways in whatever the case may be, but you by the same token, you also tend to make certain decisions. You make decisions based upon no self-confidence. And when you make decisions based upon no self-confidence, then you cannot move that vehicle of success to the next level because you don't believe in yourself enough to know that you have what it takes to be able to move that vehicle to the next level because you have no self-confidence. That's the reason why I say it's impossible to move this vehicle of success on wheels to the next level if you have no self-confidence in yourself. And a lot of people are staying where they are today in life because they have no self-confidence in themselves. They have grew up a certain way, they have did a certain thing all their life, and that has become a pattern in their life, and it has become a lifestyle for them, and they believe that they cannot change that lifestyle under no circumstances, no matter what they decide to do or whatever decision they decide to make. But what I'm saying to you this morning in my morning live wake up motivation is that once you decide to gain your self-confidence within yourself, then that makes you able to move that vehicle to success. That makes you able to become that action taker and that decision maker and make those necessary decisions that you need to make so you can get to that next level in life to where you want to be. If you want to move forward in success in life, then sometimes when you have no self-confidence, then sometimes you have to adapt a different mindset that gives you self-confidence. Because when you have no self-confidence in yourself, that causes you to set limitations for yourself. And you're at one particular place in your life and you believe that you can't go no further because that's what you've been taught. But I'm here to tell you this morning, success is a vehicle that moves. Success is a vehicle that moves. But if you have but it is impossible to move that vehicle if you have no self-confidence. So what I'm saying to you, if you want to be successful and move that successful vehicle to the level that you want to be, if you're one of those persons that has no self-confidence in yourself, then I'm challenging you this morning to challenge yourself to get your self-confidence back, to gain your self-confidence back in yourself, to believe in yourself more, to know that you can do more, to go out there and do more, to achieve more in life, to become more successful to life, become more of a force that is known in life, become more known, more dedicated to what you're doing, have more self-confidence in doing what you're doing. And now your lifestyle will change because it will open up doors in your life through your confidence level that you didn't even know you could open. But at the end of the day, if you have no self-confidence within yourself, then you're not going to be able to go out there and achieve your goals, your dreams, your purpose in life, and whatever you want in life. And I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, but there's somebody that's out there right now that woke up this morning and they've lost their self-confidence in themselves. And they don't believe in themselves that they can keep moving on strong and being successful in life. But I'm here to tell you this morning, success is a vehicle that moves. So, but if you have no self-confidence, it is impossible to move that vehicle. But what I'm telling you this morning, gain your self-confidence back and move that vehicle of success to the level to where you want it to be, and stop settling in your life because you believe that you cannot do no more, because you believe that you're talking too much and you're listening to your default mind too much, telling you the things that you cannot do. And that's what's causing you to lose your self-confidence within yourself, because of your default mindset that you've been programmed by throughout your whole life, your years of life. That default mindset that you have been listening to has taken your confidence away. But I'm here to tell you this morning, gain your confidence back, gain your self-confidence back, and start back and deprogram that default mind that tells you you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, you didn't graduate from high school, you don't have no degree, you cannot do these things, you will never be successful. Deprogram that default mindset and program that direct mindset, the one that gives you direction, that tells you that you're smart enough, that you're good enough, that you're big enough. Changes your mind from your conscious mind way of thinking to your subconscious mind way of thinking, which gives you a much, much more broader thinking pattern process than what you normally have. And once you learn to gain your confidence back, now you can reach the level of success that you're looking for. But if you have no confidence in yourself, you cannot reach that level of success. You're never going to get to that level of success. So that's why I'm saying to you this morning, there's someone out there this morning that has lost their confidence, and they cannot move their vehicle of success to the level to where they want it to be. But I'm here telling you that, good morning, baby. I'm here telling you that you got to learn how to take back what has been taken from you. If your confidence, your self-confidence has been taken from you, take it back. Take it back. Gain that confidence back. Start believing yourself more. Start doing things that you normally wouldn't do. Adapt a different mindset than the mindset that you have right now, so you can get what you deserve out of life. You cannot go where you want to go in life. You cannot get what you deserve out of life. You cannot do what you want to do out of life. You cannot be who you need to be in life if you have no self-confidence in yourself. You cannot move that vehicle of success. It is impossible to move that vehicle of success without the self-confidence. So I challenge you this morning, deprogram that default mode of the mindset. Because you remember I talked about the default mode of the mindset in one of my morning life wake up motivations, of how it sets limits on you and it holds you back, and it causes you not to have self-confidence in yourself, to believe that you can have more and do more and become more and become a force to be recognized on this earth, and become someone that is known on this earth, that has did great things, that has impacted the world. You can do all those things, but you've got to deprogram that default mindset that has been telling you that you're not smart enough, that you're not good enough, that you'll never be rich because nobody's never been rich in your family. All those things take away your self-confidence by you thinking through your default mode mindset. I'm telling you this morning, I'm challenging you. All those people out there that have been thinking with their default mindset, and you have lost your self-confidence in yourself, it's time for you to regain it back and deprogram and reprogram your default mindset to your direct mode mindset, to where you have direction, to where you can do those things, to where you gain your self-confidence back and you're able to go out there and achieve what you want out of life and get what you want out of life, because you do not deserve to settle. You deserve the best out of life, but you cannot reach that success and move that vehicle of success if you don't have self-confidence in yourself. So don't go out there and allow someone to tell you what you can and cannot do, all because they're not trying to do it, all because they've never tried, all because they've never been able to take a leap of faith and step out on their own, out of their comfort zone, and do what they need to do, because they're too busy allowing their default mindset to keep them down, to keep telling them what they cannot do, to keep putting obstacles in their way, and they're too afraid to jump over or even try to get close to them, so they can solve the problem and get to the next level in life, because they have been thinking and programmed with their default mindset too long. I'm here to tell you this morning, it's time for you to deprogram your default mindset and program your direct mindset. When you get that direct mindset program, now you can move that vehicle of success to that next level, to wherever you want it to be. You can build that business that you want. You can lose that weight that you want. You can accomplish those goals that you have. You can write that book that you've been holding back on writing, believing that you wasn't smart enough to write it because someone else told you you didn't have what it takes to be an author. You have what it takes to be whatever you want to be, but you just got to realize and stop thinking with your default mindset and start thinking with your direct mindset, because that opens up a much more broader spectrum for you to be in with, to where you have some direction as to where you want to go. When you have direction and you have a direct mindset mode set, now you have a direction, you have a schedule, you have a plan put together. You can go accomplish what you want out of there. But as long as you're thinking with your default mindset, and as long as you're hanging around people that are thinking with their default mindset, you're never going to get to your direct mode mindset, and you're never going to get that self-confidence that you need to get to that next level in life, to where you want to be. A lot of people stay where they are because of who they hang with. A lot of people stay where they are because of their mindset. A lot of people stay where they are because of what they believe in. It's time for you to cut all the things out that our forefronters, our parents, our great-grandparents, the teaching that they have taught us. Go to school, get good grades, graduate with honors, go to college, get a good job. It's time for us to stop just thinking on that level and stop and believe that we cannot do no more. There is another level beyond college degrees. There are another levels of income beyond a doctorate, a master's, a bachelor's, an associate's. There's another level of income, but we've got to learn how to have that self-confidence that we need in order to develop what we need, the confidence inside of our head to be able to make a decision when we look at something and that could be the game changer of our life, or even to be able to even open up our mind enough to even take a look. But we won't take a look because we're stuck in our default mindset too long to believe that before we take a look at an opportunity, it's not going to work. I'm here to tell you this morning, it's time for you to stop thinking with your direct mode mindset and reprogram it. It's time for you to stop thinking with your default mode mindset and reprogram it to your direct mode mindset. Because as long as you're thinking with your default mode mindset, there's always going to be fault. Look at what it says, default. So basically what that default mode mindset is telling you, there's a D, means there's a disconnection inside of your brain that is causing you to believe that everything is your fault and you cannot go no further. That's what the default mindset mode is. D for disconnection. Fault is blaming you for your shortcomings. But you've got to stop letting it blame you for your shortcomings. You got to stop letting it blame you for believing what you were taught. And now you've got to renew your mind to a different mindset thinking pattern, to where it translates over to your direct mode mindset. And now you can move that vehicle of success because you have gained your self-confidence back. But it is impossible for you to move that vehicle of success if you don't have no self-confidence. But the only thing what you have to do, you got to get away from that default mindset, because like I said, look at it. D, that means disconnection. Disconnection. It is a disconnection from your mind that makes you believe that you're at fault of everything of where you are. Now, if you look at the direct mode mindset, direction. It gives you a sense of direction as to where you can believe in yourself more and gain that self-confidence and do what you need to do to go out here and accomplish what you need to accomplish. but you cannot do that as long as you are programmed on your default mode mindset. Because the default mode mindset, it has you set up each and every day thinking, when you wake up in the morning and you think and you look around the room and you wake up and maybe you got to go to work to a 9 to 5 and you look around the room and you say, oh man, I've been doing this for so many years and look at what I have. That's your default mindset that is telling you that you've been doing this for so many years and you have been disconnected from reality of believing that you can have anymore, because your default mindset has been telling you that it's your fault that you're where you are. For all these years you've been doing what you've been doing because you've been believing in your default mindset that it's your fault that you're not no further ahead than where you are. But this is what I'm saying to you this morning. Disconnect that default mindset out of your mind and believe more so you can have more, and connect this direct mode mindset into your mind. And now you can move that vehicle of success down the road. But you cannot move that vehicle of success down the road as long as you're thinking with your default mindset. Because I broke it down to you. D, disconnected. Fault. That mind inside of your head is disconnected from the real reality mind of your head. And it's telling you that everything is your fault where you are today. And you're believing it. And you're believing that you cannot go no further because you've been going on a hamster wheel all these years. I'm here to tell you something. When I was thinking with my default mindset, I was just like you. I was just like you. I didn't believe that I couldn't do no more than a 9 to 5, work 40 hours to get a 40-hour paycheck, to retire with 40% of my pay. But then, I sit back and I watch so many people in my family do the same thing. Work, and some worked and they died before they even got a chance to enjoy their retirement. And I sat back and I watched and I seen all those things happen in my family. But during all those times, I was thinking, with my default mind mode, and I was thinking that, hey, there was no way that I could do any better. But then you know what? My direct mind mode kicked in and said, Greg, it's time for you to reprogram your mindset from your default mind mode that you have been connected to for so long, that has had you disconnected from real reality inside your mind, and making you believe that everything was your fault because you was thinking with your default mind mode set, and you could not go no further. But as soon as I programmed my direct mode mindset, I started to get a sense of direction. I started to know what I wanted to do. And then I started to adapt a different mindset, and I started to create a second stream of income on top of what I was doing in 2009. And if I had not have made that decision in 2009, I would not be sitting here today and being able to tell you that I'm a successful entrepreneur. I would have been still thinking with my default mind mode. But I decided to program my direct mind mode, which gave me direction, which changed my mind, which renewed my mind from thinking on my conscious mind way of thinking, the way I grew up all those years, to my subconscious mind way of thinking. And I'm saying that to say this: you're no different than me. You can do it too. And I'm encouraging you, because if you look at your life right now, and you're still living in your default mind mode, and you have not gotten what you want out of life, or your life has not gotten much better than it was the last 5 years, or you don't have much more money in your bank account than you did the last 5 years, then that should tell you that it's time for you to change your thinking pattern process. Because your thinking pattern process, you have been thinking with your default mode too long, and it has been holding you back from moving this vehicle of success, because it's impossible, because your default mode mindset is taking away your self-confidence. And when you don't have your self-confidence, you cannot move on to the next level in life. You cannot accomplish what you want out of life. You cannot get to the next level in life. You cannot go where you want to go. That's what you have to realize. When you have a default mind mode set, it disconnects you from reality, and it causes you to blame yourself for all your shortcomings. and then it causes you to stay and keep blaming yourself for your shortcomings in your reality of your default mind mode reality. It tells you you're not smart enough. You don't have what it takes. You'll never be a millionaire. There's never been one in your family. Are you crazy? That's what your default mind mode tells you. But as soon as you learn how to deprogram that and reprogram that mind mode set to your direct mode, and then you gain your self-confidence back, now you can move that vehicle of success to the next level. But I'm just saying, if you have not gotten what you wanted out of life, that means you're still thinking with your default mind mode set. I'm just going to be honest. If you want to move past the 9 to 5, but you're too afraid to invest in yourself, to create a second strand of income so you can get a better lifestyle than what you have, that means you're still thinking with your default mindset. That's what it means. It's time for you to gain your self-confidence back and reprogram your mindset to your direct mode and stop thinking with your default mode mindset, because your default mode mindset, it disconnects you and it causes you to make you believe that you're at fault for everything that's going on in your life, and you can never change it because that's who you are. That's how you grow up. That's where you came from, that side of the track. You came from a poor family, so you can never be rich. You didn't have nothing growing up, so what makes you think you're going to be rich now? That's your default mode mindset telling you all those things. But you've got to rise above all those situations and be bigger than the problem or the solution. You cannot live in the problem or the situation. You got to rise above the situation and know that you can get out of it. But you cannot get out of it as long as you are using your default mind mode mindset, because it's always going to set limits. It's always going to tell you, good morning, bro. Thanks for stopping by. It's always going to tell you that you cannot move on to the next level. So you have to realize your default mode mindset is one that it disconnects you from reality, and it blames you, and it tells you that you're at fault for being where you are today. Your success level of where you are today, it tells you that you're at fault because of the way you grew up, because of what you believe, because of what your parents taught you. But don't listen to that default mode mindset. Reprogram that mindset to that direct mode mindset, which will give you some direction, which gives you a much, much more broader picture of your reality. Now you can move that vehicle of success because now you have gained your self-confidence back. You cannot get your self-confidence back to move on to the next level if you don't believe in yourself. And the only way you're going to believe in yourself is that you got to disconnect from that default mode mindset into your direct mode mindset so you can get some direction. And now you have that self-confidence back. And now there's nothing that's impossible that you cannot achieve. You're going to go out there and get what you deserve out of life. You know why? Because you have a different mindset. When you renew your mindset, you renew your thinking pattern process, you renew what you believe, you renew what you can have, you renew everything in life is different because you have a different reality on life. You don't have the same reality of thinking with your default mode mindset that you cannot move that vehicle of success because you make up all these excuses because you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you don't have what it takes. This man has degrees and I don't. That's why he's so successful. Those are just excuses. The thing is, are you trying? Are you trying to move towards success? What steps have you done in your life in the past 5 years to put you one step closer to more success than where you are right now? Ask yourself that. And if you have not done nothing, that means you have been thinking with your default mode mindset for too long. And it's time to reprogram that to your direct mode mindset so you can get direction, and now you can accomplish what you want out of life, and you can move that vehicle of life and you gain your self-confidence back. But now, this morning, I have a call to action, and it's my new product called Skin Tech, and I'm going to show you a testimony Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Something happened here. Here we go. All right, now. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, if I get my internet going to play it here. There we go.
Hello, I'm Dr. Charmaine Gregory, and I am super excited to talk to you about this amazing product. This has allowed me to feel protected, and it has given me the so to my hands that I typically don't get. Like, I'm usually really struggling because my hands get so cracked from all the hand sanitizer and in and out of each patient room. And so with this, I know that my hands are going to feel nice and soft. They're going to be protected. I can still use the sanitizer and not have to worry about the harsh chemicals. So I am so grateful. Hello, everybody. My name is Jalonda George from the great state of Alabama. Guys, I was able to get this amazing product and sample it right in the midst of testing. And not only did I love it, my coworkers loved it as well. Thank you guys so much for this amazing opportunity. And we look forward to shining amongst the other stars. Ooh. We decided to bring the family out because of this amazing product. I'm so excited because it makes us as parents feel that much safer, allowing our kids to go and play at the park. Everybody get some. Right here, TJ. Get you some. Everybody, rub it on. Rub it in, rub it in. Rub it in, JD. Good job. Now shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Let it dry, let it dry. Let it dry. All right, guess what? You guys can go and play.
All right, there you have it. So there you have it. I mean, that's my new product right there called Skin Tech. And like, hold on a second. But there you have it. That's my new product called Skin Tech. And like I said, it's an awesome product. You seen the example of kids playing on the playground. You seen that. And like I said, I have it right here before me. And like I said, I put it in my kids' backpack. Like I encourage parents, if you have children in school, get this for them. It keeps them protected. You know, I put it in my kids' backpack. I put it on their face and hands before they go to school each and every morning. It keeps them protected. So I'm going to do an example. I have it, put it in my hand, and this is what it is. You rub it in, and then once you rub it in, and once it dries, you know, it keeps you protected. You know, like I said, for 4 hours, even after hand wash. And then the thing about this is an alcohol-free product. Look at how smooth my hands look, front to back. It's an alcohol-free product, and also, you know, each bottle that is purchased, you feed a homeless child, you know, through the Boom Foundation. So if nothing else, you know, and you don't want to do nothing else, if nothing else, just donate to feed a homeless child. You know, because like I said, I tell you, if you work in the medical field, it's good for doctors. Invisible glove for 4 hours, even after hand wash. It's children safe. It's pet safe. It's safe for the environment. You know, it's colorless. It's non-irritating, alcohol-free product. Like I said, if you're interested, I stream from multi-platforms. Just, you know, whichever platform you're watching me from, you know, just click on that platform and let me know and say, hey, Greg, you know, I want to get that awesome product, you know, over to me so I can start keeping my kids protected while they go to school and play. Or Greg, hey, I see the opportunity. It's a ground level product, not sold in stores. I like to become a distributor. But like I said, the choice is yours. But keep your family and loved ones protected. If you're interested, my multi-stream platforms I stream from, just type it in and say, hey, Greg, I'd like to have this product, and I will get you the necessary information over to you. A nice QR code like this, you can scan it and you can start purchasing the product. But like I said, remember, success is a vehicle that moves on wheels, but that vehicle cannot move on wheels if you don't. It is impossible to move that vehicle on wheels if you don't have self-confidence. So just remember, when you start to move your success vehicle on wheels, make sure your confidence level is as high as your success level. And what I mean by that, if your confidence level is as high as your success level you want to reach, there's nothing impossible that you won't reach, and there's no limit to your success as to how successful you can possibly be. So I just wanted to bring that up because I feel like it's some people that's still trapped and living in their default mode mindset. And I want to encourage you to reprogram it to your direct mode mindset so you can have more, you can do more, you can accomplish more, and you can make yourself much more prouder of yourself and create the lifestyle that you deserve for you and your family, whatever it is, whatever lifestyle that is that you want. But I just come on here each and every morning to motivate you to live a better lifestyle and to let you know that you don't have to settle. But once again, thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my morning live wake up motivation this morning. And God bless you all. You know, God loves you and so do I. But do me a favor, like, comment, and share on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And God loves you and so do I. And have a blessed day and goodbye.